Good debt versus bad debt. Why the rich use debt and the poor get trapped. Lots of people think debt is terrible, but here's something that might surprise you. Rich people use debt all the time. In fact, some of the wealthiest people in the world are in billions of dollars of debt. So why does debt make some people rich while trapping others for life? Because there are two kinds of debt: good debt and bad debt. And understanding the difference can completely change your financial future. Bad debt keeps people working forever. Here's the mistake most people make: they borrow money to buy things that lose value. Think about it. Someone making $50,000 a year buys a $70,000 car. Now they have car payments, insurance, fuel, repairs, and meanwhile, the car is becoming worth less every year. The debt isn't making them money. It's taking money away from them. The same thing happens with credit cards, buy now, pay later schemes. Bad debt helps you look rich, but it often keeps you poor. Good debt helps build wealth. Wealthy people get rich by doing this. Instead of borrowing money for liabilities, they borrow money for assets. For example, imagine someone buys a rental property. The tenants pay rent every month. That rent helps cover the mortgage, and over time, the property increases in value. Another example, starting a business. If someone borrows $10,000 to build a business that later makes $100,000 a year, that debt actually helped create wealth. Good debt isn't about spending, it's about investing. The rich use leverage, the poor use payments. Here's where things get interesting. Rich people use something called leverage. Leverage means using borrowed money to control bigger assets. For example, let's say you have $100,000. Most people would spend it. Wealthy people might use that money as a deposit and buy several assets instead. As those assets grow, their wealth grows faster. Meanwhile, many people spend their income on monthly payments, until eventually, they spend their lives paying for things they no longer even care about. And that's why some people stay trapped. Not because they don't earn enough, but because their money is always going backwards. Remember this rule: if debt puts money into your pocket, it is good debt. If debt takes money out of your pocket, it's bad debt. Because debt itself isn't dangerous. And that's the difference between people who build wealth and people who spend their lives paying for it.